directing. It's early morning. Good morning, or good evening, European followers or chat force. Hi. Wow, thank you for the $2 about first. You are first today, that is true. Hello everybody, how you doing? Sorry, I got a crud in my eye right now. Oh, I just got out of bed. Yeah, I've been awake for a little bit. Okay, there we go. But I just got out of bed, so I'm still feeling pretty eepy. Ooh, hi, Rebbi. Hi, good morning. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, sorry for being a few minutes late. I did have to go pee before stream started. Well, I always have to pee in the morning. I think everybody has to pee in the morning. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi, Rebbi. Hi, Zucker. How you doing? Hi, Max. Hi, Rebbi. Hi, Rexo. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rebbi. I'm so happy we got Chio back. My original OC will be returning very soon. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. I still can't believe. Sorry, I still got stuff in my eye. Ooh. I'm a little overdue for a shower. I need to take one today. Maybe that's why I got crud all over my face. There. Yeah, I'm still really surprised with that it went so well. Like I don't know when that's gonna fully sink in. And you know, maybe it won't. I'm not sure. But I did finally today. It took a couple days for the payment to come through to my bank account, but it finally did today. It finally did. I checked this morning and it was finally there. Baby smell. I don't think I'm stinky. Only a little bit. I would have showered yesterday, but I got my red frog week and it was hurting a lot. I spent most of yesterday in pain. A lot of coins for yeah. Frog.
Congrats on getting Chio back. But also, how dare you get Chio back? I won't be able to call Chio Rebecca. That doesn't make sense. You're denying a man his purpose. Did you even think about how this would affect me? Selfish.
Oh, I guess that's true. I didn't think about that. Oh, you're making me sad. Yeah. I guess you'll have to come up with another name. Oh, but I liked Rebecca. That was nice. Every so often I come across this small thing that I would do with my community or individual community members that kind of rely on this IP, and then I'm just oh yeah, we will have to let that go, I guess, and then I feel sad about it. I didn't think about that till now. And it's the same thing with stuff that I've been gifted, fan arts that people have drawn or commissioned, and my 3D model and stuff. So much was a gift and stuff. And well, I can still use that. Well, you can still call me Rebecca whenever I'm Rebbi too, because I still want to use Rebbi. I still want to use Rebbi. I've been starting to think about that more. Now that we have the fundraiser out of the way, I've been starting to think about what the content and stuff will be like when we can come back. Yeah, I don't know. The return to Chip. Yeah, Chip chomping. Rebecca only dies when it is forgotten. This is true. Rebecca is forever. Yeah, I had no doubt it would happen, but it was so fast. I felt pretty confident that it would happen too, but yeah, I didn't think it would be so fast. And I didn't think we'd raise so much extra money too. It was truly amazing, and I'm still so thankful. Well, so give it a $2 super. Don't worry, you will still get frog sauce dino tax law. Thank you. That does help a lot. All the super chats and stuff. It does help a lot. Thank you very much. Wait, we got a new model design for Chio already. Where? Oh, did you not see it? I showed off like a reference, the basic reference, in that stream. I think I still have it in here actually. Which of these? I don't know which of these it is. Is it? Okay, it's this one. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. I still have it in here. Yeah. Like, this is just like a reference. This, so like the actual model, might look a little different. It'll be like a different art style. It's not being done by the same artist who drew this, which was the lovely Rhyme, by the way, Rhymaroo. My design mama for Rebbi. She helped me re-envision Chio into like what Chio would have been if I had like basically my full like creative input. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to change too much because I really like her design. And you know, I really like the outfit and stuff. So the biggest change is just like proportions. But there's like some small details that I've changed, but like for the most part, it's the same. So we don't have to like give much up. I figured that this would be good. I figured that would be good. Yeah, and I did get to do the big thing today. I signed the contract today. I looked it all over real good a couple days ago, and I was like, yep, this is all good. This is all good. I understand everything in here. It was pretty simple, not very long. And it was very similar to the like. Did I call it like a termination contract? I guess so. Not in the sense that I was terminated, but just like the contract that terminates like the previous contract. you know. First you sign the contract that gets you into the agency, but then since I didn't go through that contract all the way, like, you know, the agency ended up closing before that contract expired. Then I signed one that terminated that contract. So then this contract was a lot like that one. So it was pretty simple and straightforward, and there wasn't much different. And yeah, it was really good. So then yeah, this morning I got to sign it, and then I also sent the money. Yeah. So I just need to wait for Mr. CEO to like review, make sure he's got everything, and then like start transferring stuff over to me. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I'm like in the clear to like go ahead and like get the model sorted now. I don't know. I've been talking with the model artist that I have in mind. I don't think Chidi's gonna get back to us. So I've been talking with somebody else that I have in mind, and it looks like as long as there's not too many like delays and stuff, like Chio could be done and ready around the end of the year. But take that with a big grain of salt, because stuff can happen. You get to be a VTuber for so long, you work with people for so long, you know, stuff might happen. Stuff can happen and delays can happen. You always want to keep your mind open to the fact that delays can happen. You never know. So, that's kind of what I'm like predicting. But you know, keeping my mind open. But it shouldn't take too long. Like, I'm really thinking it'll be like a few months. Yeah. Asteroid size grain of salt. I guess so, you could say that. But I'm really excited to say that I've got it in motion. I want to make a Twitter, like a Twitter post later to announce it too. That I've officially like signed the contract and everything. I want to keep everybody in the loop. You know, there's so much money that was like given to me to make this happen. I want to keep everyone in the loop where I can. You know? Yeah. I really like the freckles and scales. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was the kind of freckles I wanted her to have. They're like kind of like dinosaur skin spots. But I think it got lost in translation with like a Japanese artist and stuff. It happens. Like if you've never used like a translation tool to help translate, it can be kind of wonky. And I don't think Japanese people typically have freckles to begin with. So like freckles in a specific style might be like kind of hard to convey. You know. I have commissioned a couple of Japanese artists, and I've had to use like the translation tools and stuff. And even if you use like some of the better ones, it still can come out worded kind of awkwardly, and it can be hard to ask for stuff like that. So I definitely wanted to take this chance to like have some small details like that just I wasn't able to have for one reason or another. And it feels nice. It feels nice. Like, this is what I would have had Chio be if I could have had like 100% full input. It's like true form Chio. Yeah. The resurrection process caused Chio to come back 10 years younger. She does look younger. So baby, very baby. Oh no, baby, you missed out on the fine print at the bottom. Now your soul is eternally damned. Why did you trust so easily? No, I swear. No, like legal stuff? The legal speech, though. The legal speech. It confuses me so much. Like, legal stuff, legal speech. But, like, this contract was so simple and easy to understand. Like, even the legal speech, like, I was like, okay, yeah, I know what that means. I understand that. I understand everything in this contract. That's how simple it was. Yeah. Yeah. Translation tools can make things turn out pretty awkward. Yeah, it's just part of commissioning someone who doesn't speak a lot of English. Yeah. But I am happy for the freckles that I got. I really like freckles. I think they're cute. And I don't think there's like a ton of VTubers that have them. Like, there's other ones that do, but I feel like the majority of VTubers do not. So it makes me feel kind of unique, I guess, to have them. Them and all the charm points. Oh, one thing I'm really excited to have back. The pointy ears. I always loved the pointy ears that Chio has. I thought about having the pointy ears on Rebbi, but I don't know. I thought maybe it'd be weird. Cause like, well, it's really funny. I actually thought I wasn't going to have ears at all. I was sitting here thinking like, well, frogs don't have, like their ears are just holes in the side of their heads. They don't have any like external, you know, anything around their ears like people do. So I was thinking like, if Emmy gave me no ears at all, that would still be accurate. But she did give me ears. I thought I wasn't gonna get ears though. I thought it was just gonna be like holes in the side of my head. But I really like the pointy ears. They're very cute. Yeah, hi Jim! I'm proud of you, Rebbi. Sad to see the frog go, but I'm excited to see the Donna return. I found you from a fan art of her, but you were already Rebbi. Oh yeah! That was like fairly recently then. I mean like nearly 6 months ago. It's not too long ago. Yeah. I hope we could make this like the biggest and best thing that we've ever done ever. I want to make it like super big and special and fun for everybody. I've already been like shopping around for like 3D model artists and like thinking like what sort of new assets that I might want. I was thinking cause one of the thousands we raised was for like a new asset fund. And I do think most of my assets are pretty good. So like we don't need to like get like everything. Not that 1K would be enough to replace like, everything anyway. But I was thinking about like stuff we might need. And I was thinking one thing that might be nice is like new emotes. New emotes might be nice. Yeah. I was thinking we'd probably use the old ones. Even though like Chio's design is changing a little bit, but not very much. I guess technically the old emotes will be a little outdated, but like I think it's fine. We could still use them, and then we could get like new emotes too. I could probably put in like an emote commission. I hope my emote artist is like taking commissions and stuff. Yeah. Rebbi, have you ever thought about playing Uma Musume? No, because I hate gacha games and I do not want to play them. Yeah, frogs do be shopping. Yeah, I'm just trying to get an idea. And like so many of the 3D modelers I found like are a bit more expensive than I was thinking. So actually that one's been a bit tricky. But I have found a couple options, so it's not, you know, we're not without options. We do have options. But yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to think about like all the funds and stuff right now when I'm only just now getting into that. But maybe if I don't end up needing a 4,000 for some of the other things, then like the extra money for that can be put into some of the other goals. If I need like a little bit more for certain things, maybe we could do that. Well, we have options here. Yeah, but I also did find some 3D model people that do it for under 1,000 too. So it's just not, yeah. I had some success. I found some options. Well, the PogChamp be getting a new design too. Nah, PogChamp's pretty peaked the way that he is. I like PogChamp. I'm really excited for PogChamp. PogChamp was the thing I was most sad about leaving behind back when the closure happened. You know, I remember I felt so secure in my decision back then that like I didn't feel sad about leaving behind Chio at all. But I did feel sad about leaving behind PogChamp. And then later I felt sad about leaving behind Chio too, so yeah. Yeah, the asset market can be kind of a pain. Yeah, it kind of is, and like it makes it harder too because like we have websites like VGen, right, that were started to make getting assets easier. But I've been hearing that there's been like more like scammers and stuff on VGen. Like they infiltrated, and now that site's not even like safe now. Like the whole, I mean you can still use it. Not, this isn't me trying to say like don't use it, it's unsafe, but just that you have to be like wary and cautious, you know, pretty much like you have to be everywhere else. It's not really any different. I just know VGen was, I think VGen was started to be like a place where you could like, you know, get away more from that fear. But I don't know. I heard apparently like if you don't know how VGen works, you have to be given a code to join by another artist who's been approved to join. It's like every single artist on there gets one invite code, and you give that invite code to someone that you trust, and then they can set up shop on VGen if they get that code. That's how you get on VGen. But I heard apparently some artists were giving their codes away in like random Twitter giveaways. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? That's not who you're supposed to give that to. You're supposed to give it to trusted friends or colleagues, not random people winning your Twitter gambling lottery. Excuse me. I've been like more hesitant to commission new people on VGen. If it's someone I've worked with before, then I have no issues with it, of course. You know that person's like good to work with. But like, if not, then like, well, you know. A life-size PogChamp plushie. Maybe we could actually get that. That'd be huge though. How would you even ship that out? PogChamps are big. PogChamps are big boys and girls. Yeah. Have you ever played either of the Oracle games? I have not. Those are two of the games I have not played, and I am very open to playing them at some point. But man, I gotta like here's the hard part, is we have a couple of months before Chio can come back. What the heck do we play on the channel in that time? Because I would love for most of my content to be on one channel. And I know I'm moving to the Chio channel. So I would like most of my playthroughs and stuff to be on there. But then like outside of ones we're already doing, like what do we even play? I had that problem when I was making my schedule yesterday. I was like, what do we even do? What do we even play? For like the next few months, hey, you know what I mean? I'm a game playing me. How is this Riz? Ocarina of Time videos? Maybe. I did play Ocarina of Time on the Cheer channel already, so I guess having that over here wouldn't be too bad. I still have to get the software so I can stream with my tedious. I keep forgetting about it. It's been months since I bought that. I'm so awful at remembering things. Yeah. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I've been observing your blinking because I'm a freakazoid. Every now and then your blink is a little out of sync like a real amphibian. Yeah, that happens sometimes. If I can like break character for a second here. I think there is a setting in the VTube studio that can like sync your blinking, but I never used it because I like to wink. Wink. And I don't think you can wink if you have that turned on, because it'll force you. It's like a god's hand coming down and forcing your eyes to close at the same time. So then you can't wink. I take slightly wonky blinking over not being able to wink. Yeah. PogChamp design has always made me think of a plushie. I definitely want to get a PogChamp plushie someday. I don't know if it can be life size. That's a pretty tall order. I don't know if even Kawa can do that. But I think a plushie is something that they could do, maybe. I hope so. I don't know, because I think a lot of VTuber mascots are more simple. A lot of VTuber mascots can be kind of summed up as just little round guy. Like Frabo is a little round guy. PogChamp has a more intricate shape. So like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they can do it. But there's that small part of me that's like, I wonder how hard it would be. Because like a lot of the manufacturers you might use might do more like simple little round guy designs, you know? But I do want to get a PogChamp plushie. Something else that like has always been a goal of mine, this isn't really something that Kawa can do, I don't think, but like, I've always wanted to have like a pop-up parade figure. That'd be so cool. We must wink against God's will. Wink! Yeah! Tio being so smart we could possibly get a life-size plush of her. That would still be a really big plushie though. That would be so big. Yeah, you can always ask them for a laugh, see how they react. Yes, a life size. Yeah, this is true. I could. Life size. Wink. Yeah. Maybe. But speaking of like more stuff like that, there are some things that I did think up for Rebbi that like I don't know if we could like do. Well, I don't know, man. I had this merch idea for Rebbi, and I don't want to spoil what it is in case we still can maybe do it, because it's like I think it'll get a funny reaction out of you guys. But it was going to be for my 1-year anniversary. But that was of course before like Tora got back to me, and like this was actually like a possibility. Now it's a reality. But before it was even a possibility, like, you know, I was planning pretty far ahead for Rebbi. I was taking Rebbi very seriously and was actually planning ahead and trying to stay on top of everything. But yeah, then, you know, life likes to throw me a lot of curveballs. Yeah, so now we have this curveball. And like, maybe, I wonder if I could still just bundle it in with Chio merch, even though it's Chio merch. But I don't know, that might be kind of weird. I don't think anyone else has ever done that. I don't know, like with merch and stuff, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I bet if you phrase the question to Kawa as a challenge implying they couldn't do it, they'll go make it happen out of anger. I don't know, maybe. Kawa staff's pretty chill though. Yeah, they're really great to work with. And I was really happy as well, like they were really supportive of my choice to go for Chio. I was a little worried maybe I would be upsetting them because we did have plans for merch like long term and stuff. But they were just like, nah, just need to like know what we're doing. Actually, I think they asked me to do something about merch like several days ago, and I said I would do it several days ago, and I still haven't because I keep forgetting. Oopsie! I'll make sure I do it. Yeah. But yeah, we do have like some stuff though. Yeah, I have some plans for the 6-month anniversary. That's happening. That'll probably be our last big like celebration with Rebbi. Cause stuff like that is already well underway. And yeah, my plans for that are already well underway, and it's so soon. So we're going to be doing 6-month anniversary stuff for Rebbi, but like that might be like the last big celebration that we have. Cause after that, it'll be big celebrations with Chino. Yeah. Can you make me a series of 6-foot tall plushies of a dopey dinosaur guy? Yeah! It'd be awesome! Yeah! Chio and Rebbi are a team. This is true. Wait, speaking of, I'm like thinking of all the people I need to like message right now. Wait, where is my DMs with this person? Okay, here they are. Sorry, if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. Okay, there we go. There we go. I also got something that I personally wanted to surprise Frobbles with, which should be done here soon. I need to like look at it one more time, but I think it's about like almost done. And that's like something that like I paid for. I planned something for Frobbles. I really want to show you guys. Yeah. 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 Hi, exquisite. How everyone doing? Oh, I know who you are without the YouTube handle. Brain farting. Oh God, I'm so bad with names, but I know who you are with the Chance YouTube handle. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking. I have a name in my head, but I'm so worried that if it's actually not you and I'm getting you mixed up with somebody else, then it's gonna be really awkward. I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. I don't know, why did YouTube have to change up all the names on me? This is like the worst. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have memorized names specifically tied to profile pictures. Now I see profile pictures and I'm like, oh, I know that picture, I know you, but like, now that the name's not right there, I'm like second guessing myself if I have the right name. And it's the worst. I'm not good at names. I made so much effort to memorize you guys' names and learn the names, and now they've all changed on me. Don't fumble this, baby. It's important. No! Okay. I'm gonna say it. You can tell me if I'm right. I'm gonna say it. I know this is the name of one of my followers. I'm not sure if it's you or someone else, but like I gotta ask. Isaac. I think if you're not Isaac, then you always reminded me of Isaac, and that's why that name comes to mind. I hope I'm right. Am I right? Please! I'm gonna feel so bad if I'm not. I noticed yesterday that on CV stream, people still had their proper names. I think they just hate you. Wait, really? But then everyone has their names changed though. Some of you guys just have your names similar enough that I can just see who you are. Well, sing it for $2 She's going to forget us all. No, I won't forget it. God, I hope he doesn't answer at all. No. No, it's Isaac. I'm like 98% certain. It'll be so funny. I bet you don't even know which one I am with this name. I'm Madara. I've never heard of a Madara in my life. Sorry, but I don't know. Yeah, we will be forgotten. No! Unfortunately, my turn. I guess my name is. Yeah, I guess so. Most people do. I'm so happy for it. I feel so bad. I had no idea like that they were gonna change the name. So now this is I remember my dog. He was a geek with a switch light. Yeah, actually, yeah. Now that you say it, that does kind of ring a bell. Some dude with horrible taste in gaming consoles and food. Yeah. Yeah. Me. Yeah. But also Steve, probably. I want to ask you. Are you Steve-O or are you different Steve? I think Steve-O's a different Steve, right? Right. We're on the topic. Now I can ask any of these troubles that I'm not sure about. Yeah. Or Senyon. It's Patrick! Hi, Patrick! Tell me if I'm right, please. I'm not gonna know if you don't. We're talking about how YouTube changed all the names. Yeah, I'm the 3E Steve. Steve was another. Okay, yeah. I was like kind of feeling that, but I wanted to ask just to make sure, because I'm not sure. Yeah, Steve! And then Steve-O is another Steve. You won't get mine. I asked you like 5 minutes ago if I was right about yours. What the heck? I asked you 5 minutes ago! Isaac! Frick! No, it's Maniac! Ah! I'm like, I know your profile picture! No! I'm getting them all mixed up! No! He trolling. No! No, it is Maniac! I remember now! I'm like, I know you by your profile picture, but the name changed! I was so certain it was Isaac! No, my face is all red. No. I'm loving that all of your hunches are based on. You remind me of and kind of had that vibe. Yeah, a lot of my remembering and piecing things together is like based on vibes. Patrick was correct. Yeah, I know you, Patrick. Implying that I don't know Pania. No. So who is Isaac then? I don't know. I don't think Isaac stops by as often as he used to, so I'm not sure what Isaac's name is right now. Is it still Isaac? Is it something else? I don't know! We won't know until he stops by again. What happens if we change profile pics? If your name is similar to your old name, then I can maybe still know who you are. But if your name is different and you change profile pictures, like right now, if Paniac changed his profile picture, well, now after this just happened, maybe I'll remember the exquisite aficionado username. But if we didn't have this embarrassing moment right now, and then he changed his profile picture, and there was just that new name with a profile picture I don't recognize, I might not recognize it. I don't know. I need something to go off you. I also need time to get used to names and pictures and stuff. That's when I remember it. Well, Paniac, now you have to be Isaac. I hope you have fun. No! Oh no! It won't be forgotten. I promise. I'm sorry. I was so certain too. I was like, yeah, that's Isaac right there. That's Isaac. In my defense, though, I don't actually know. I think you guys both show up to my streams like about the same frequency. maybe like slightly different. So I think my brain was like tying that in together. Like, yes, this is something they have in common, and I know that profile picture. So it must be this other fabric. Hello, I'm Isaac. Now you're confusing me. I don't know. I'm just like realizing now though that like I wasn't even trying to like pay attention to how often certain follows show up to stream, but I guess like subconsciously I just like kind of pick up on it. Wow, I didn't know that I knew that stuff. Huh? Yeah. My defense skill issue. Ah! Yeah, you're a panic. You're a panic. You act like panic. I'm bad with names, but I know things about you guys. Okay, you know. I'll pick it up. Yeah. I feel so embarrassed now. I need to stop saying names when I'm not certain. But yeah, to be fair, it happens sometimes. I've disappeared for stretches before. Yeah, I remember when I first came over to Rebbi. I don't think I ever actually said this, but when I first came over to Rebbi, I didn't see you for a while. And I was kind of wondering, like, oh, did he move on? Maybe he didn't find me as Rebbi. Maybe he's just not interested anymore. That's okay. I'm a little sad, but that's okay. But then I remember when you finally showed up, it was like, yay, there he is! And you probably had no idea. You probably had no idea about all that. Yeah. Yeah. I've been here since day one as Rebbi. Yeah! No, I was there on day one. Were you? Maybe I was just thinking about that period then, like when I was like still chill, getting ready for Rebbi. Maybe. I don't remember. I remember there being a period of uncertainty for me. Like I was wondering if you left. I just disappeared for a while after that. Or maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I just remember there was a period of time where I hadn't seen you for a bit and was wondering about that. Yeah. Yeah, I notice when you guys leave for a while. I notice who shows up frequently and who shows up occasionally. You know, I pay attention to that stuff. Yeah, I might get some of the names and details wrong sometimes, but I pay attention. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I very obviously hurt your feelings and made you miss me. I wouldn't say my feelings were that hurt. But if you ever need to take a break, don't worry about it. Even if I get a little sad, you guys should do what you need to for you. So don't force yourself to be here just for me. If you ever need to take a break, then feel free to do that. You should do what's best for you. Yeah, hi Plus! How you doing? How's it going? We're talking about how YouTube changed all the names and stuff, and now it's harder for me to recognize certain people. Yeah, hi, I'm a new person. Who is this? Matt, you are not a new person! No! You play Mario Kart with me all the time, bro. You join so many of the Mario Kart streams. I'm sometimes surprised at how attentive VTubers can be. I'm pretty sure some of those ones I watch know me better than I do. Yeah, I think it's a common assumption that VTubers don't, or maybe just streamers in general don't pay attention to everybody in chat that much. And I think if you're a bigger streamer, bigger creator, your chat's just zooming and you got that many people in your chat, then maybe it's harder. But if you're not to that level, it's not that hard. You see the same names all the time. you see the same profile pictures, you start to learn how somebody talks and like what they like to talk about, and like, you know, and you know, both for like the good and the bad, you know. I also remember if somebody comes in and is problematic. I can think of some usernames right now. I'm not gonna list them. This is not a call out. But I can think of some usernames right now where every single time they come in, it's just to do something annoying or something like that. And I'm just like, yep, that's that person. That's what they always do. You know, I think it's no different than just being active in your community. You get to know people over time, you know? It's kind of like, if you're working at like any job, I guess, if you got regulars, you start to memorize them. Or memorize. You start to remember them. Memorize is kind of a weird word there. You start to remember who they are though. Over time, the more they come by. Yeah. I remember before I moved away, there was a Culver's I used to go to all the time. They started to recognize me. And it's just like that. It's just like that. Yeah. When like this time, like we're just talking about like YouTube's username change and stuff. My ad is similar to my actual username, so thankfully it's not too different. It changed like a few weeks ago, right? Yeah, fairly recently. And like most Frobbles are like, you know, they got their names like similar. But there's a few Frobbles whose like ads are very different from what their like on-screen name was. So like, it's hard for me to remember who some people are. Well, if you ever don't see me run for a while, it's not because I don't like you. Don't sweat it. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. But that is actually something I struggle with a lot. Just in general. It's like, how do I put it into words? I saw this picture on Facebook actually, just yesterday. Yesterday, I was scrolling on Facebook and I happened to see it because someone I know shared it. And it was like talking about like, talking about like some sort of like rejection sensitive dysphoria. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was called. And I'm not saying I have anything like that. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. But some of the stuff that was just on it just kind of like spoke to me on a personal level. And it was stuff like not everyone secretly dislikes you, and I was like, really? Wow. And then it was like one was like, you're not a bad person for like mistakes that you've made in the past, and I'm just like, I needed that. I needed to read that. I needed to hear that. Can you guess mine though? Gee, Tanner with the profile picture of Tanner? I wonder who that could be. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I've been realizing more recently that I do like struggle with. Well, that's not recent actually. That's not recent. Maybe I've like realized more recently the scope of it. But I realize like I struggle with that a lot of the time. But I'm trying to be better about it, because I don't want to struggle with that all the time. And I know there's so many people who like and support me. You guys are like right here, right now. And then everyone who shows up to my streams in general, because this is a member stream and there's plenty of Frobbles who are not members who could like maybe won't be at this stream right now, but they'll be at like the next one. And you know, like, and like my friends and stuff, and I'm really thankful for it. Yeah. I secretly like you, but I still hate tomatoes. Tomatoes are nice though. I like tomatoes. Well, if you don't like them, you can just give me your tomatoes. More for me. Yeah. The lady at the gas station has a lottery ticket printed up for me before I even walk in. Really? Whoa. Do you ever win anything? I don't get lottery tickets very often. Last time I scratched one, I did not win anything. Yeah, certain very big streamers have admitted to only looking at Aqua Supers anymore because normal chat and Sip are just too fast. Oh, Supas! Okay, I was like, that's probably a typo. I'm trying to figure out what word that's supposed to be. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I've always thought that if I got to be a bigger streamer like that, and I had that many people in my chat, I would at least, I don't know, I feel like I would try. I feel like I would still try to read chat, even though it's like super hard. I'd still try to be like, what are you guys talking about? I might be like halfway through a message and I'll be like, whoa, okay, it's gone now. Autocorrect messed me up. Yeah, that's okay. Autocorrect has been messing me up a lot too. Every time I type the word with, W-I-T-H, autocorrect changes it to the word either. It's been doing that a lot. Like I have to go correct the word with a lot because it changes it to either. And I'm just like, that's not what I'm trying to say. Those are two different words. It does the same thing when I type the word food. It changes it to good. And I'm just like, food is a word. Why are you changing it? Good doesn't even make sense in this context. Like I could be saying I got food, and then autocorrect will change it to I got good. Is it because I type get good sometimes? I don't think I type that often. I don't think I type it that often. When's the last time I typed it? I don't even remember. Yeah, I've thought about just like resetting my autocorrect, but then it'll like unlearn the words like VTuber and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, it took me forever. It took me forever to get it to like learn the words VTuber and stuff. I'm someone who's been lurking since Chio's debut, but started chatting occasionally as Rebbi came around. I'll be happy to chat more as Chio comes back. Yeah, hi Rebbi. I like your name. It's making me hungry. I don't think I've ever actually had leek. What about good food? I think it would just correct it to good. No, your phone is trying to talk to you. I got food. Good. It's alive. Wait, maybe it is. Oh god. Well, if you typed it properly as get good, that wouldn't have happened. Well, then if I would just be trying to correct other words into get good. Like that. Yeah, I don't know. Tomatoes are not nice. They are nice. I like tomatoes. I like tomatoes. Tomatoes make so many things so much better. Yeah, sorry, I had to burp. But you gotta get them at their peak eating time. Because if you eat them like too late, they're not that good. No, tomatoes can taste kind of awful. You want to eat them like when they're ripe, but also when the skin is tight. That's how you know that chances are it's a good tomato. You pick up a red one. You know, they might have like a little bit of green left on them, maybe like near the top, but they'll be like mostly red, right? Like they just became ripe. Pick them up and you give them just a light squeeze. You know, just a light one. We don't want to pulverize the tomato in our hands, but just like a light squeeze, and you test like, does the skin give a fair bit under your fingers? If it does, then that tomato is not gonna taste that good. But if it doesn't give very much, like the skin is tighter, then that tomato will taste better. It will taste better. That's my way of testing for tomatoes. And I don't really buy cherry tomatoes anymore because the way they're packaged in the US, you can't really like test them like that. So I don't buy cherry tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are my go-to. Like the plum tomatoes, they're called both Roma and plum tomatoes. Either name works. But like those are really good because like you can dice them, you can quarter them, you can slice them, and they're not packaged in a way where they're behind like plastic. Like you can easily just like, you know, just give them a little gift. Yeah, my tablet always tries to autocorrect Rebbi to Rabbi. Yeah, I found out recently, I guess even just Rebbi, like not autocorrected, but just Rebbi has like something to do with like religion or something, and I'm just here like, I didn't know that. Like pizza, yeah, tomatoes are good on pizza. Rabbis are not good on pizza, but tomatoes are good on pizza. I like tomatoes. Do you like cheesecake? I do like cheesecake. I don't get it very often though. I'm not a huge sweets person, but every so often cheesecake hits. I like the simple like New York style, but I like it with like the cherry stuff on top. That's my favorite. That's been my favorite since I was a kid, and it still is my favorite. I don't get it very often now. Yeah. Rabbi, pass me the matzo. I like matzo balls. Matzo balls. Yeah. I heard about, there's this creator that I watched, she made a video once about how to make like matzo ball soup. And I've never had it, but apparently it's nice and homey, and I like soups like that. I want to try it, honestly. Matzo ball soup, I've never had it. My dad grows tomatoes as his hobby, I guess. I don't remember when I bought tomato. Yeah, well, if you grow them, then like that's awesome as well. It's like, you don't have to wonder how long they've been sitting on the vine or anything, you know? Not like at the store, you're like, okay, how long have these tomatoes been here, you know? How far into their ripening process are they? It's easier to tell. And also, they're just better when you can, like, grow them. My grandma used to have this big tomato plant in her backyard. I guess the soil in her backyard was just really good or something. I don't know. She started it off with a pot, I think. And then when it got big enough, she put it in the ground. And it just, like exploded. Like, it grew all the way up the chain link fence that it was right next to. And it had so many tomatoes. It was big. And those tomatoes were so good. They were so good. I love those little cherry tomatoes. I really want to start my own garden. When I get the chance to move away, I could do it now, but I don't want to leave my garden behind if I were to move away. So after I get to move away, I want to start a vegetable garden. I want to grow like tomatoes and zucchini and maybe potatoes. Those are some of my favorite vegetables. And I wouldn't have to go buy them from the store anymore. Yeah, I don't really know how to keep pests away though. Like, I want to grow stuff inside, but apparently it's a lot harder to grow stuff inside. It's easier outside. I think Toppy told me that. Yeah. But then when it's outside, all the animals and bugs can just eat all your fruits and stuff. Like, what are you supposed to do about that? I don't want to put pesticides on it. I don't like pesticides. Pesticides hurt too many animals and other insects. So it's like, what do you do? Oh, maybe something that I could do. There's certain plants that repel bugs and stuff. Maybe I could like plant some mint near it or something. And then I can also make minty stuff. Minty lemonade? Could be good maybe. I've never had it. I don't know. There was this episode of Max and Ruby once that I saw, and they made lemonade and they put a couple mint leaves in it. I've never actually tasted it though. Eat the pest. Ew, no. Sometimes they'll just go forever if you give them enough space. It's crazy. Oh yeah, like succulents. They'll just grow forever. Forever and ever. As a tomato denier, I have to admit, my parents used to slice up cherry tomatoes and make them into little chips in the dehydrator, and they were good. Yeah. Well, for that could be good as well. Like, for some people, what they don't like about tomatoes, it's not the flavor, but the texture. So, like, that would, like, change the texture a lot, but probably still retain a lot of the same flavor. Yeah. Do not plant mint outside, it will escape. Oh, is that one of those plants that'll just grow forever? Yeah, maybe. I do know that if I do plan to plant stuff in the garden, I will do research before actually planting it. And I'm not close to planting it, so I haven't done any research yet. But that's good to know. What if you put it in a pot next to the garden? You put it next to the garden, but it's in like a pot, and it's not in the ground. I guess that would depend on how it spreads seeds around, right? How does that work for mint? I don't know. The only plants I can keep alive are succulents. Yeah, me too. I like the idea of having a garden. I like gardening. But like, it's kind of hard. I don't know how people keep them alive. Yeah, I'd love to try alligator one day. I've never had alligator, but apparently it's pretty good. I don't know. I just recently grew some watercress from my salad. It was some rotten leaves. I decided to try an experiment. Put it in a pot. I revived it. Really? Wow. Yeah, I wish I was good with plants and stuff like that. My sister went and made me a cheesecake for my birthday, and it was delicious. Ooh! Oh, I want a cake. I had a slice of carrot cake a little while back, but I ate it all already. What I really want, I want some pineapple upside down cake. But I don't know if you can you just buy that from like Walmart or Target or something? Like, I don't know if you can. It's like a more wet cake. I wonder if it would mold more easily. I don't know, but like, I want it so bad. Oh. Pineapple upside down cake would be awesome. Meh. Oh well. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting a little head empty. Wow, it's been like an hour of yapping. We should probably get to actually making the thumbnails. Okay. I'm gonna get everything booted up. But yeah, I've been working a lot. It's been a lot. Like even yesterday, it was my day off of streaming, and I thought I only had like the peak tournament that Echo was hosting, which that was a lot of fun. My team ended up coming in last place, but I had so much fun. It was really cool. But I totally forgot that like that I had another event with like Lemmy playing Repo later today, so I had like 2 different things I was doing. I didn't really get to rest as much as I really needed. So I'm running on empty a little bit. But that is okay. That's why I gave myself tomorrow off. But today's also a double stream day. I have another stream later today. Yeah, it was either have it today or tomorrow. Cause Skiddo's going on a trip soon and won't be available the rest of the week. So I decided today would probably be better to give me like a full day to rest off tomorrow. Pineapple got me a pineapple. Mom got me a pineapple upside down as well. Jeez, I can't read. I almost said your pineapple got you a pineapple upside down as well. Wow, you're so lucky. I want a pineapple upside down cake. Man, I'm not like a huge cake person, but I do like a couple kinds of cake. Carrot cake is really nice, actually. I like carrot cake a lot. And then pineapple upside down cake. I'm such a big fan of pineapple. We got done with the Rebbi yesterday. It was a good day. Yeah, I wish I was a little bit better at letting you guys know where I was gonna be. I've been feeling so overwhelmed trying to keep up with everything. It's been like, well, honestly, I can't even keep up with everything because I totally forgot like some of these things that I agreed to. So I was like, oh god, I gotta let all the Frabbles know, but it was always kind of late when I did. I apologize for that. I was also in Lemmy's like birthday concert. Apparently that VOD had to get like nuked and stuff. I guess one of the songs got it blocked worldwide. I'm just like, So I didn't even get to see the performance. I didn't get to see the performance for it. Oh well, okay, where is Karita and here it is. Ooh. Yeah, and I guess I also am a little bit like extra tired as well. Because yeah, Red Frog Week kinda took a lot out of me too. Okay, so here we are. I'm getting spit on my tablet. Ew. Fruity cakes are just top tier all around. Yeah, I do like fruity cakes a lot. And pie. I like fruity stuff. It's pretty fun. Okay, let me look at the schedule. Okay, so later today, we have Sons of the Forest with Skiddo. And then in 2 days, we have a Yap stream. That's gonna be fun. That'll probably be my next chance to like talk about everything at length. Then we have a Mario Kart 8 with the Frabbles on Friday. That one's gonna be like a public stream. Anyone can join it. It's been a while since I've done like a public Mario Kart. Well, I guess technically we just did it as a part of the hatch day. No, fundraiser. God, I can't think right now. My head is running on empty. We just did that, but like, yeah, I have another one. Well, we have like the Mario Kart tournament coming up now, so more practice would be good. I'll use that as like some practice and stuff. And then we have Thief Simulator again on Saturday. Poof. This is There's gonna be like some brain power being put into these thumbnails. Yeah, choo-choo. Don't spit on a tablet. I might be into that. Well, if it's into that, then maybe it should start working for me more easily, and maybe I'd spit on it more. I don't think I've ever seen a pineapple upside down cake in a store, but I haven't gone looking for it. I don't think I have either. I think you have to make it. I don't know. Every time I've ever had it in my life, It was when my mom would make it for my dad, because my dad likes pineapple upside down cake. So like I've never had it from any other source, but it's really good. I could go for some. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I haven't even had breakfast today. So I'm just thinking about how tired I am now. Okay, so yeah, we have like Sons of the Forest with Skiddo. So let me take a look. Sons of the Forest Rest Kits. We do have one photo that we can use, but let's see if there's any other good ones. So like a lot of these are not really. Hey, some of these photos, wait, some of these photos I recognize. Some of these photos are like where we set up. Wait, we could use, like I could use this one. Oh, let me grab it and get you guys' opinion. What, there's a little bit of gore in it actually. What's probably okay. I don't think YouTube will have any issues with that. Yeah, gore. I might try to cover that part actually, but Sons of the Forest. I was thinking this one might be good because like this is like right where we settled. Okay, what about pancakes? I don't really like pancakes that much. They're too thick and cakey. Well, I don't like a lot of cakes because they're also cakey, but I don't know, I've warmed up to some kinds of cakes. It just depends. A lot of them can be too sweet and too dry though. See, like, I like carrot cake because it's not too sweet. And then I also like pineapple upside down cake because like it's got like a bit of that wetness to it. It's not just like dry, thick cakiness, you know? You know, that's why I like those two kinds of cakes. And neither of them are overly sweet. Like pineapple upside down cake is a little sweeter than carrot cake, but neither of them are overly sweet. I've had some cakes before where they're so sweet. It's like, oh my god. Technically this is a cookie cake, but one time my sister got a cookie cake for her birthday, and like that thing was so sweet. Like you go, oh my god. It was like, I don't know how people eat that. How do you eat stuff like that? I don't get it. Sons of the Forest. Okay, why did it open it on this monitor? Okay, here's the photo. Also, why did it open this so small? Okay, here we go. Here's the photo. Yeah, it's got a little bit of gore from like the orca back here. I don't really want to zoom in on it. I'm a little squeamish about gore. Which I don't know why I play so many horror games that has it. I'm a little squeamish about it. But I saw this and I was like, wait, like now I know where this is. Like I got the first image from the same site, but like now I actually know where this is because we settled right near here. Yeah, the stream made me walk to work so much there, so I hope you know that. Thank you for saying that. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. You guys remind me all the time, just how like, I guess happy that I make people. I don't know. I think sometimes I forget the sort of impact that I have when you guys remind me, and it makes me go like, ah. We're going to Taco Bell. I've never seen Taco Bell make your intestines implode like that. What the heck? Ew. Yeah. Everyone in my family always has a different kind of cake for their birthday. Except my dad. He always has pie. Yeah, I usually get like brownies for mine now. But when I lived with my family, there was this one cake recipe I really liked growing up. It was honey bun cake. And I have absolutely no idea how to tell you guys what's in it or how to make it. I don't know, but I used to really like honey bun cake. It was so good. I don't even remember what it tastes like anymore though. It's been a while since I've had it. I just know that I really liked it. Taking my Fergie with me on the morning walk. Wow, I like going on morning walks. Woo! So like a lot of cool stuff going on. I would say the same about my walk home from work. Really? Really? You make me happy listening to you yap after work is very comfy. Really? Even if I'm playing a scary game and I end up screaming? I ended up screaming during repo yesterday. Wait, no, like one of the other girls screamed during repo yesterday and it was like a horror movie murder scream. I was just like... I don't even know which girl it was. I was like, ah! But yeah, I was thinking we could use this one. Maybe I could even zoom in on it. Cause if we zoom in on it a bit, and then I have like our PNGs, we can maybe cover the orca. Okay, let me get some PNGs in here first though. I'm just a little grossed out by the orca personally. I don't think YouTube will care, but I'm a little grossed out by it. So I might try to cover it up. But I do think this would be pretty good. Maybe. I wonder if we could also put like a photo of one of like the cannibal guys in here. Cannibal man. Okay. How about this one of me? Because this is how I'm feeling when that like 3-armed lady shows up. Yeah, and then I just need one of Skiddo. Which I gotta scroll up and get the old photos she sent me. We've talked a good bit since then. Okay. Here we go. She gave me some photos. Skiddo 3. Skiddo 3. I'm excited to play with her later. It'll be fun. Hey, Rob. Okay, there we go. I'm so much bigger than Skiddo. I would probably eat it. The cookie cake, I mean. Yeah, if you like sweets, like if you like really sweet things, maybe you'd like it. I remember it tasted good. It was just so sweet. Okay. I want Skiddo to be behind me for sure. And then like, let's just like put... Okay, and then Skiddo, I want to make it a bit bigger. I like the idea of her and I being like this. I just kind of need to adjust some things. I don't want the gory orca in the back. I feel like it needs something. It needs something like action or scary or maybe. Let me try something here. Sounds of the forest. Let me pull in that first one. Maybe I can cut out the cannon. There's a motion blur though. That might be kind of tough. Maybe I can cut out the cannibal though. Okay, let me go transform. Okay, and then maybe we can cut her out of the photo. This is always so tedious. I don't like having to cut things out of photos. It's so tedious and I don't like it. It's kind of crazy to think, you know, like, they dress themselves with like body parts and stuff. There's like people who actually lived like that. For real. For reals. Skimmers look like she's about to eat you from the hat. She's a lot more excited than I am. Well, it's actually accurate. Because I'm afraid that like 3-legged lady is gonna come bother me again, start chasing me again, and she's looking forward to seeing if it happens. She told me she's looking forward to seeing if the lady comes and bothers me again. So it's our accurate feelings towards that lady in particular. I just want some personal space. I just want some personal space. Lady doesn't know what personal space is. But yeah, these guys kind of remind me of like the Aztecs. Have you guys ever heard of like the Aztecs and like the stuff that they would do? Pretty crazy. They killed a lot of people. I can't even think of like the specific things anymore. But I think they had like temples made out of bones of people that they killed and stuff. Oh yeah, the Aztec death whistle. I've heard of that, I forgot about it. It's like fashioned from bone, I think. And it's made to sound like a person screaming. Sacrifice is fun. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Are there still civilizations that do that? I feel like there are, but I don't want to say anything for certain. One of you guys might know better. Very educational on the Rebbi channel today. Very, very fun, very educational. 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 So I'm locked in now. I remember there being one Aztec so bad that everyone else basically was like, "Hey, this guy gotta go." Wait, really? I don't know much about the Aztec civilization or anything, but just these guys kind of remind me of it. This may not be the prettiest cut in the world, but I'm just gonna try to make it as clean as I can. I just feel like horror game thumbnails always work best when there's some sort of like threat or action happening in the scene. So I don't want to use just like the dead orcas in the back alone, right? Like there's not enough interest there. Like I like using it because it's a different background, so we're not like using the same background and assets all the time. It kind of changes it up a bit, helps differentiate it from the previous stream, but then also like it's not a lot of action going on. Like this one that I'm cutting the background out of that we used for the first one, it has the people like attacking in the picture. So there's like more action stuff going on, you know? This is the forest, right? Yeah, this is Sons of the Forest. I'm just cutting this lady out of this woodland background for many years. Jeez, I thought I was almost done. No, I'm not almost done. What the heck? I thought I was much closer to being done than I was. I don't like cutting stuff out of backgrounds. I wish there was like a tool that could do it for me. Wait, there's a period in Mexico that's made in such a way that if you stand at the top and clap, the echo sounds a bit like a bird chirping. Really? Oh, that sounds cute. I'd like to visit a pyramid someday. I used to want to go to Egypt. I used to want to go to Egypt and see the pyramids and stuff, you know? I've never been in a big sandy desert like that. I thought like that would be pretty cool. But then I found out I guess Egypt's not that safe for women. So I guess maybe I shouldn't. So now I can't go to Egypt. Yeah. A little sad. A little sad about it. Okay. So I feel like you can still see like this is very clearly green. There's like a green hue here that I don't appreciate. And good enough, I guess. Okay, let me cut. Oh my god, it looks pretty good. Maybe a tiny bit more down here. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. Okay. Is anywhere safe for women these days? No, I mean like that's one of those countries where like it's especially unsafe. There are plenty of countries that are much safer in comparison. I'm sad because I wanted to go see the pyramids. I wanted to go see the Sphinx. The big kitty man statue. That would be cool. And a lot of architecture. A lot of architecture from like countries with like similar cultures and stuff it's very pretty, and I love to go see it. But you know, it's not really the safest place, so I'll probably just have to visit some other places. I have my passport now. Now I can go visit other countries once I have the money and I'm not poor anymore. Yeah. You can go to Egypt safely when you play Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, but that's a game. That's not the same. I wanna like go to Egypt and like feel the sifting sand under my shoes, the heat on my skin. Or I guess, I don't know, maybe, is it better to cover up more? Does that like help beat the heat, or would that make it hotter? And I think some people cover up a lot. Does that help you with the heat? Or is that just a cultural thing? I wonder if there's any environmental significance with that. The architecture is why I want to visit many places, seeing all these little comfy towns with unique cultures. Yeah, I love different cultures. I love different cultures, and I love like different architectures and stuff. I really want to travel, someday get to see like, you know, so much more. I want to see like what like other countries are like and stuff. I want to taste authentic foods. Oh, the food gets me so excited. I want to get to go and have authentic foods and stuff. Yeah. Someday I want to go to Japan, and I want to go to Italy. There's this place in Italy I found recently. It was like the place that Isle Delfino was based off of. There's a dolphin-shaped island, and then near that is like a... It's like a port town. It's near Mount Vesuvius, I think. And it looks like the building style and stuff, it looks like Isle Delfino. It's like the real life Isle Delfino. It's awesome. This looks pretty good, doesn't it? I don't know, I feel like it still needs something. Something about this side. Maybe he needs to be a bit bigger. I might need to like cut some stuff out again, depending on how I move this, but I feel like it needs something. Something about the background and the guy. Like Skiddo and I are fine. But it's something about the background of the guy. I feel like it needs something. Something to make it feel a bit more intense. It feels a bit too slapped together right now. I don't know. Do a Rebbi vacation fundraiser next time. Yeah. That would be fun. But I don't know. I don't really want to do another fundraiser anytime soon. Well, I feel like if I'm gonna do a fundraiser, it should be for like stuff we really need a fundraiser for. Vacation isn't really like a need. Yeah, I could just save up my money and go on vacation that way. Yeah. Go visit the Mexican pyramids. They don't have dead people hiding in them. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe I can go see those. Yeah, I'm an archaeology enthusiast. There are lots of places I want to visit that are archaeology significant. Ooh, you wanna go find like dinosaurs and stuff? I know that's paleontology and stuff, but like maybe archaeology, but also what's archaeology again? The study of old places. What if I like... I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this will look good, but I want to try it. Kind of makes it look like it's at sunset now. Pinker! Does this look better? What do you guys think? Off or on? Blue or pink? I feel like the pink's maybe a bit more eye-catching. I feel like the pink might be what this needs actually. But I'm not sure. What do you guys think? What's your opinion? Becoming archaeologist the way I'm studying these hags! Yeah! MILF lover. MILF lover. Yeah. Oh, it's the study of human history. Oh, I guess that would not include dinosaurs then. Never mind. I did a little archaeology when I was younger. Used to love it a lot. Geology as well. I have a bunch of geostones. Oh, I like rocks too. When I was younger, there was a small period of time I wanted to be a paleontologist. I got really into the show Dinosaur Train, and there was this paleontologist that would come on the show every episode and just talk about dinosaurs. And he really made me want to be a paleontologist. Yeah. Until I told my mom that I wanted to be a paleontologist because of the show, and then she said, "You know he's not a real paleontologist, right? He's just an actor." And her telling me that, kind of just, I don't know, it kind of just shook me out of wanting to be a paleontologist. I prefer the pink. Okay, yeah, I think the pink looks good too. Yeah, it makes Skiddo and I contrast against the background a lot more too, because we have more like blues and greens going on, so it helps us like contrast more. Yeah, looks pretty good. Does it need anything else? This is definitely an improvement. Does it need anything else? I wonder if a layer of shadow would look weird or not. It does look pretty good as it is. The longer I look at it, the more put together it feels. Let me just like see. Wrong color. If we added like just a slight layer of shadow around the edges. Okay, this is way too much shadow. No, I don't really like the way that looks. Parents not ruining the children's dreams, child. I don't know why my mom was like that. I don't know why. It's almost like if the inspiration's not like founded on something that's 100% legit, like it had to be called out or something. I don't know. I will say though, I might not have wanted to be a paleontologist forever on my own anyway. Because when I was little, like, I did not know what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I went through, like, a bunch of different, like, phases. Like, there was also a short period where I wanted to be, like, a doctor. And, there was one where I wanted to be a musician. And, you know. I never thought I'd be a performer. But, yeah. So, I might have even would have grown out of that on my own. Sons of the Forest 2. I think this is good. This will be our first thumbnail. Yippee! Okay. Next is a yap thumbnail. It's a yap thumbnail. And I always struggle with yap thumbnails. Should I just like slap another PNG of me on there? Put like me and Frabo together. We put like me and Frabo on there and be like, yeah. This speech bubble, I think we lost it. Nah, I don't think it needs that. Oh. Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist, but what I really wanted to be was just an actual dinosaur. I want to be a dinosaur when I grow up. Man, if only. Oh, the funny thing is, that would make you a lot of money if you could do it. Imagine how much money that would pull in if you could become a dinosaur. When I was very little, I told my mom very confidently I wanted to be a train when I grew up. Not a train, but conductor, a train. Yeah, inanimate objects from the wind. When I was younger, actually, one thing I did really want to be, I wanted to be like Link. I wanted to be an adventurer and hero who would like save the world from stuff. I wanted to like go on a journey and like visit towns and like purchase things, you know, like an RPG hero. Yeah, but like, the world's not really set up like a video game. I wouldn't have been able to go on the exact adventure I was envisioning. So I got kind of disappointed when I realized that. But that's okay. I think everything kind of ended up working out. I get a job getting to play video games all the time. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at PNGs. Breaking the people's homes and smash their pottery. Yes! Wait, okay, what if I take a new photo for this? What if it's just like me, like super up close? Just like smiling. I'm gonna take a photo. Okay, it's taking it. Perfect! Perfect. Okay. And so, let me grab that new screenshot. How about just like this? Cause we're yapping! We're yapping! Yeah, I think it could be good. Perfect. Perfect! Yeah, I like that one. This is the fourth yap zone. I do not do a lot of yap streams. This is only the fourth one we've made. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. Yeah, you have thumbnails down to be that detailed. For many years, I wanted to be an explorer, discover new things. And unfortunately, the vast majority of the world was discovered long before I was born. Well, you can always be a discoverer of the ocean, because not all the oceans have been discovered. I actually just saw an article today, I think, like, someone is like funding for this big ship to be built. And it's gonna be for researchers, so they're gonna like go out and like try to uncover more of the unexplored ocean. That's pretty crazy. It screams yap kind of aggressively. I love it. Yeah, thumbnail. Okay, next we have Mario Kart thumbnail. I'm excited for Mario Kart. I gotta start by practicing. I wonder how I'll do this time around. What if we use this one? The last time that there was a Mario Kart Summer Madness, I came in 3rd place. Pretty good. To be honest though, I don't think I'll play so good again. I don't know, I haven't been playing as hardcore as I did then. I remember I was so nervous too. Yeah. Oh, that was a game new wow. Oh yeah, I think it was him. I couldn't remember any of the details about it. Yeah, I think it is him. Oh, I found the perfect PNG. Here we go. I'm like looking at Mario. Cool. Okay. And then I want to put on my emotes. Bubble. Okay, we'll throw like a couple of bubbles in here. Okay. Let's see. I want to try to make this pretty organized. Okay. And then should Cherry probably be the one that is on Mario's head, or oh wait, that's it. Let's make this bigger and have Mario more to the side here. Yeah. Okay, and then like laughing bubble. Maybe go like right there. And then maybe let me duplicate it. Oh yeah, the R hat. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, transform. Yeah, the sticks are like perfectly favoring my face. Yeah. Okay, let me move this one back just a little bit. And yeah, I could have my hat on. Let me find that. Do I know where that's saved? Let me take a look. Let me see if I can find it. I might only have it in my VTube Studio folder. Okay, let me navigate to that. Yeah. And VTube Studio. Assets. Okay, here it is. Ta-da! Rebbi has a... Yeah. There we go. What do you guys think? I like it, but it almost feels a bit crowded. Wait, no, delete that. Can I like move Mario up some more? That spaces it out a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I wonder if the Rebbi and other fragments should all just be a little bit smaller. Just so we can kind of see what the background is a little bit more. Okay, maybe like that. Yeah, something like that might work. Yeah. Is that Isaac? If you're not Isaac, you're gonna be the second person I've called Isaac today who is not Isaac. I wanted to go to Antarctica to research there. It sounds so fun from some of the people I know who have. Yeah, I heard it's really... It is Isaac! I got it right. Yeah! Let's go! It's Isaac! What? Everybody in chat is Isaac. Earlier I got somebody else mixed up with you because of the YouTube handle changes. It was really embarrassing. But YouTube with the handles making me return to caveman. Ooga booga booga haha. It's funny though, I like that. Yeah, see, I remember you guys. I just mess up sometimes. That's it, that's all. Mario Kart. I guess this is the 4th Mario Kart stream. Mario Kart 4. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Oh, looking pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. And then now we just have to make a thief simulator one. Okay, and I saw this. I saw this banner that I got that I thought might work for Thief Sim. It's more a way out themed. It's themed after a way out, but it might work for Thief Sim. Let me get it. There's also some more fan art I need to retweet. I did not get the chance last night to retweet everything because I had some other stuff going on, but I've seen all the... Wait, I need access to it. I need access to the transfer one. Thank you for the transparent version, but it says I need to request access to it. Did you set the setting to be everyone with the link? I should have checked it yesterday. I have no idea when they'll get back to me on it. I'm on the path to return to Monkey. Monkey! Yeah! Hey Mama, how you doing? Hi! Well, I guess alternatively I can also just download the art and cut it out myself. I just didn't want to do that. I don't want to cut it out. I don't like cutting out backgrounds. Man. Yeah, I might have to though, because I don't know when the Frobble will be able to respond. Why do I have 20 plus notifications? Holy fuck, you guys are liking my stuff like crazy. I wish there was a way I could easily compile like answers to all the questions and stuff, everybody. I keep getting repeat questions. I'm not really sure what the best way to go about it is. Well, I don't know. I feel like I tried to be like really proactive about like making sure people are informed of the timeline, like as I can. I guess like not everyone's seen it. I wish I could just beam the information into every Frobble's brain. I just got home from my walk and having a frog yapping at you made it very enjoyable. Oh, I was about to ask if you had a fun walk, but you just said it was very enjoyable, so I guess it was. Yeah. I've never had anyone asking me so many questions in my life. This is whoa. Yeah, I don't think they're online right now, so I guess I'll just have to cut the art out of the background. It's all we can do. Okay, the name of the artist. KK Washka. I like to save the I like to save the fan art under the name of the artist, so that way I like know who did it. It makes it easy to find. Okay. So we'll probably just like cut it out. Although now I wonder, like, what background should we use though? Cause I use a different background every single time. Got myself a cold brew coffee as a treat. Ooh, I want like a coffee drink. I like those like Starbucks like cold mocha drinks, mocha fat brain drinks. They're very, very good. Okay. Thief Simulator 2 press kit. Here it is. Is there another background we can use? I don't know how many more streams we're gonna get out of this again. I'm looking. I could use the one we used originally. I can't remember. Like that first one? We've kind of used a lot of the good actiony ones now. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that first one. I guess so. I don't really want to reuse the background, but we're running out of stuff from the press kit. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. Simulator. Here we go. It's this one. And then let me also get that banner I wanted to use. This one. I thought it might be cool for a thief sim. Yeah, maybe. It might be cool. Yeah. This would have been so cool for a way out. I'm wearing Vincent's clothes. The clothes that he changes into. Okay. First let me go ahead and I do want to be like right there. Okay. And I just need to cut this out. The frog is strapped. Be careful. I know. Okay. Maybe it won't take that long. Oh, but the hair is gonna be so annoying to cut out. Oh wow. Oh wow. I like it. Me too, yeah. I figured like this might be a good for a theme show. I like the sketchiness to it too. Like you can see on the gun, it has like a bit of a sketchy style to it. Very nice. This might take us a second here. But I love getting to use fan art and thumbnails, and I wanna use more fan art and thumbnails. So like when I saw this one, I was like, that would be like that might work for Thief Sub. I really wanted to use it. Very, very careful. Put the edges around again. Ooh. No, some frobbles are amazing artists. It's no fair. This one was a commissioned one, but it is very, very good. But a lot of frobbles are very skilled artists, I agree. Skilled artists and have a good eye for artists, for commissions. Very, very good. This one is nice. Yeah, detailed hair, pain to cut out. I know that pain. Yeah, I know. I'm so happy though. Like they made an effort to get a transparent version for me. But Google Drive, if you make a Google Drive, it is automatically set to like you need permission to view it. You have to like change the setting to make it so anyone with the link can view it. So I'm not able to actually get in and get the transparent version because it's clearly set to that. And if you're not someone who makes a lot of Google Drives, you probably don't think about it. For me, it's like second nature. I make a lot of Google Drives for different projects and stuff. But like, you know. If you're not used to it, then you might not think about it. It's okay. Bring that back. I don't like how I cut out some of the tail down here. I appreciate that an effort was made. You know. I kind of want to draw you, but I'm new to art, especially digital art. Nah, if you want to draw me, you should try drawing. The art doesn't have to be higher quality or anything. What matters is art comes from you. Because I appreciate all the fan art. You know. Yeah, there's a lot of trains going by today. I wonder what kind of trains they are. Because I get a lot of freight trains, but sometimes some passenger trains too. I wonder what they're hauling. And what are they hauling? I don't know. I wonder what we'll be playing once we're done with the episode. Maybe I could like play a bunch of frog games. Oh, we could go back and play some more Mudborn. I only ever played that game once a while back. We just like play a ton of frog games. Yeah. It's really tough. I don't wanna take a hiatus until 2 is ready. Well, I don't think I even can. It's like an unnecessary hiatus from work. Like, maybe at most when things kind of start to get ready to move into the debut, maybe then you could take like a short hiatus for like a week or whatever to like focus on debut efforts, but I do not want to take a long one. So we'll just have to find out what we want to do for the next few months. Maybe we could do like some challenge streams. Like solo peak or like solo repo or something. I saw a fair number of my friends were doing like solo repo runs to see how far they could get. And I always thought about maybe trying to do one too. Some people can get really far with just one person. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. My board, I finished off 5 grades the other day. It's so comfy. Ah, yeah! Yeah, I only got to make a couple of variants. I hope I can remember how to play though. It's been so long. It's been a hot minute since then. I hope it won't be too hard to remember how to play. My nose is so stuffed up for like no reason. What the heck? I know what artist, but I'm a writer, so I use Google Drive a lot. Yeah! Yeah, Google Drive. What kind of stuff do you write? I've thought about trying my hand at writing. I'm not very good at coming up with a plot though. That's my biggest struggle. Is coming up with a plot. Beyond like the inciting incidents and stuff. I'm really good at coming up with what I feel are interesting, like, character dynamics and scenarios, like to start the story, like a good starting point. But I'm not so good at like how story like progresses and stuff. I don't know how people come up with that. You know? You can beat the game without making all of them, but making some of these froggies was fun too. Really? I wonder how many there are. There's a lot of them. Yeah, that would be a fun game to get back into. I think there also were some other frog-related games that I bought. Like, I have them on Steam, and I bought them. I just haven't played them yet. So we could, like, go through all of those games. I think it makes more sense to play them as Rebbi. You know. But I wonder if that will last us enough time. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, this is such a like confusing and weird situation. I'm not really sure what to do. Mini fridge, shut up! It's making noises. I actually think I still have a melon soda in there. I should see if it's still any good. Although I probably shouldn't drink it right now. I'll have to wait till I'm better, but when I get better I should see about that soda. I keep forgetting it's in there. I don't put a lot of stuff in my mini fridge because I forget that it's in there. Yeah. But it was very handy for storing stuff. Now I'm just thinking about like the Japanese store that I got the melon soda from. I was just like, I could go for like some like onigiri or like I had like this lunchbox from them once. And it was interesting. I got to try like lotus pod for the first time, which it kind of tastes like carrot. It's very similar to carrot. That was my first time ever trying lotus pod. And it was very, very carroty. Very good. I guess we're almost done, I suppose. Cutting stuff out just takes so long. Oh wait, that's the gun. Don't get rid of the gun. We need the gun. Okay, I think we just need to cut out the rest that's around the head and the hair, and then we'll got it. I'm trying so hard to be clean with this. I don't know how clean I'm doing. Oopsie. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys. I don't know if I had a chance to really look at what the opinion was for the new like Chio reference that I showed off. I haven't gone back yet to watch the VOD to see what the reaction was. What did you guys think of like the reference for the new Chio? What did you guys think? Do you like it? I thought it was good. Yeah, thank you. She's so baby and cute. That's what I was thinking. Well, I remember when I started talking about it, there were quite a few people who were like, whoa, like, smaller Chio? More lolly Chio? How could you even, like, get that? It's, like, impossible. And it kind of confused me. Because, like, I mean, Chio always was lolly, but, like, there there's a lot of smaller lolly VTubers. There's a lot of like more petite, more obviously lolly VTubers. Kind of confused me. But it made me happy that everyone was so supportive of it. Of like the idea. Like this is before I even showed anything off. Just like the idea. It made me happy that this is so many people, you know? Chia was ambiguous. I think being clearly lolly is cuter and better. That's how I felt about it. That's how I felt about it. Like she could pass for one, but she was also so like towing the line that like it's not inherently obvious. I've gotten to see a lot of opinions on that topic recently. It's interesting to see. You know? I always thought she was kind of bordering on being slolly. What the heck? Lolly and just a small woman. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt about it. Like she could pass for one, but it's so like towing the line, you know. And that's like the big thing I really wanted to change. I didn't want it to be so like towing the line. I wanted it to be more obvious, clearer, you know? And being small and cute is so important to me. It's like a core part of my VTuber identity. I can't imagine being anything else, you know? And I've been small babby lolly for so long. I hope everyone will like the new model when it comes out. I'm still a bit nervous about it. Because I don't think we can secure cheating. And I know a lot of people were really excited for that specifically. For someone in the Chitty VTuber family to come back. Because they get a lot of graduations and stuff, you know? And it's, I don't know if any of them have ever come back before. But I don't think we'll be able to secure that artist. So I hope everyone will still like it. You know? Where was the Chia reference again? It was shown around the beginning of the fundraiser. Yeah. And also earlier today too. I wonder now actually, maybe I should have posted it on Twitter. I don't know. I was so exhausted after that fundraiser. I had to find the energy even just to post and I didn't. Wow, it was so fun though. I'm happy that it went so well. People would be fine when they see it in motion. I hope so. I think you're right, a lot of people will like it. I don't think I should worry about it so much. Although I am sad about it too. If it was my choice, I'd stay in the family. And get the model I want and everything, but that would just be if it was just me and didn't rely on anyone else's input. But when you're working with other people, you know, you got their schedules and you also got their input. And that's just how it works out. Okay. It's not 100% clean. I think especially around this area. Maybe I can try to clean it up a tiny bit more. But it is looking pretty good. And I think this is doable. The bits of white almost kind of give it a bit of a sketchy look anyway. It kind of like adds to the sketchy look it already has, I guess. What do you guys think? Yeah, the world can use cuter things in it, honestly. Yeah, I think so too. Ah man, when I resize it, I'm ready to like cut more of it up. Okay, only a little bit. Only a little bit. No, I agree. But like, I've been noticing, I don't know if it's just me, but like, I've been noticing more agencies appearing, and they debut a lot of waves that have like no lolly VTubers in them at all. And I'm just like, you know, where is my lollies? Where are they? Don't tell me they're being shifted out. Okay, it needs something. It needs something. It needs something to make the art kind of pop off the background. Maybe we could do like a stroke. Like a white one. Might feel weird to add a stroke right after I just cut out the white, but the problem with that is it's not 100% clean like it should be. This will kind of help me see where I need to cut more stuff though. Okay, yeah, this is pretty easy to clean up. Yeah! Rebbi, YouTube doesn't want to let me watch your stream. Why not? Did you tell it it's stinky? I think some other farmers told me that like yesterday or something. Like YouTube's been having problems or something. It's weird. No, not yesterday. The day before. Sorry, I wasn't streaming yesterday. Sometimes when I have a day off, I get like my last work day and yesterday mixed up in my head. But I think it was like the day of the fundraiser. Some farmers told me like, "Oh, YouTube's being weird, yeah." I was like, "Bruh, stop being weird, bruh." Okay, that looks a lot better. And then I might, if I could just like adjust the colors, maybe make this like a little bit brighter. The background, maybe. Let me see. Maybe make it like a little bit brighter, and then what if we added like a shadow? What do you guys think? I'm not sure. The art looks great. I just hope that I'm about the background. I'm not sure. Your model's kind of sleepy today. Does it keep falling asleep? Sorry. Sorry. There was a real lolly boom in 2023. I know. Can we take me back to 2023? Yeah, it feels like it's kind of like phasing out. Like now we have like a lot of indies that are lolly, but I don't see a lot of them that are like corpo. But I guess we've had some of the corpos that were big on that, like kind of close up shop or like change things so much that people don't want to stay and stuff like that. So I can't blame them. But you don't see a lot of VTubers being like debuted to recent corpo waves now. Like it depends on the agency. Some of them we have had some, but then some of them there's like no lollies at all, and they kind of just, I don't know. Might be my personal taste. It is my personal taste actually, but like, I don't know, it kind of just feels like all the same body type. You should have some more variety in there. You know, Saba might bring another wave. That would be nice. That would be really nice. I would never complain at seeing more lollies. Too many people are scared to go all the way. Yeah, I think it's nice to have more. But like, also, you know, like there's like statistics to prove that they're a good business investment too. Like, I've noticed that like fans of lolly VTubers or just like lolly characters, like they're very like dedicated, and there's like a proven market there. I don't know, like even on the business side of it, I don't know why more agencies aren't doing it. It makes so much sense. Memberships seem to be broken for some people right now. Really? Some agencies worry too much about public opinion from the West. There's a lot of, okay, like I get that, but there's also a lot of Western fans that like it. And from what I've noticed, as long as you don't go like too gung-ho and too like suggestive, a lot of people don't care, and they might not even like realize that you even are a lolly. Like it depends on how extreme you go, and it also depends on like if there's NSFW elements in the design. You know? Because like when I was in a corpo, I didn't really get a lot of like anti-attention. There was one time it happened on a very small scale from like maybe 1 or 2 probably times. The first time I posted something like obviously lolly fan art, which I talked about that recently. I think it was in the last member stream. So I had like one or 2 displaced pack jumps. And then there was one time I saw one of my fans posting about me on Twitter, and they got a comment that was like from an auntie. But that was about it. Like, there was no like huge massive wave, you know? And I was saying like I was not the biggest agency talent, but there's plenty of bigger talents. But if you're in a corpo, there's kind of like a layer of security there, because people know you have like corpo backing. We are back. Did like nobody hear it all? What I was talking about? I don't know if YouTube's letting you guys hear me or not. YouTube, please! I'm trying to yap. We are very dedicated. You guys are one of the examples. Yeah. Also, hi Rob, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, it feels like lolly designs are quickly getting replaced with normal women that just have smaller proportions. Yeah, I have seen a lot of artists, like, actually, like, that's something that I've noticed. I've been shopping around, and there's not very many artists that do the lolly proportions like what Rebbi has, right? Like what I have, what I'm wanting. A lot of the even like lolly artists, they do like, they are lolly, but they're like closer to normal proportions. Not necessarily as borderline as Chio was, right? Like it could be like smaller than Chio, but still just like closer than like what I have right now. Like a lot of artists will like do lolly in that way. There's not very many that I've found that do like what I'm specifically wanting to. Get Saba's artist. Actually, that kind of is my dream artist, but I looked and they don't work with individuals, so yeah. Also, I would expect them to be very expensive. Like, we would probably need another few thousand, maybe. Yeah, especially after doing Saba's model. You know, once you've done like work for big names, you can bump up your prices some, you know? Yeah, I can hear you. I heard. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if YouTube was like cutting it out or not. But yeah, I really like Saba's style, and I like that was like my #1 pick. But yeah. There are some artists who will only work with like bigger clients. I think a lot of it is like once you do work for someone big, you'll start getting like 10,000 requests, right? I mean, how many people do you think probably approached Saba's mama after Saba debuted? Probably a lot of people. So it kind of helps, like, I'm not really sure how to say it, but like when you're still running a business, here, you're gonna want to take the best offers, the most lucrative offers, the ones that'll help you as a business as well. So I guess it kind of helps you like narrow those down if you only take requests from like bigger people. And like and Saba is an indie, but she was like the biggest VTuber in the entire world. So despite being an indie, is a very, very, very lucrative opportunity to do the model for. Yeah. To be fair, the particular artist is a huge fan of hers, so yeah, that's also true. That also may have been a very big factor into her becoming Saba's mama as well. Yeah. So yeah, there are artists like that. I think Chidi is might be one of them too. I'm not sure. But yeah, and it's just how it goes. Like, I totally get it. If you're gonna be like a super big, if you're a super big VTuber mama, you do work for really, really big VTubers, like, I would be overwhelmed with that many requests coming in. It would be a lot of requests. Yeah. It gets to a point for some people where you can be choosy of your clients or have certain exclusivity. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, if anyone could get to that size, I'm happy for them. Even if it makes it a little harder for some people to like get the style they're wanting, getting to have that like simulator. There we go. Like having the opportunity to get to like operate like that is like a huge privilege. Here we go. What do you guys think? I did just go save it, but we can always make changes again. You like it? I wonder if Show got a big bump in the design, even if they didn't do the model. Probably. I would say at least like some good attention on her and stuff, you know? But yeah. The white outline helps it pop from the background. Yeah, I agree. I don't always do like outlines and stuff, but sometimes a simple outline is exactly what it needs to kind of pop it out. I think this is pretty good. All right. So if this is what we're going with, then that means we are all done with thumbnails for today. We got Sons of the Forest. I like the pink. It reminds me of Pink Lemonade. We got this Yap one. We have the Mario Kart way. And we have Thief Simulator. Yeah. Alrighty. And with that, we are all done. Okay, let me go ahead and close that up. Move my keyboard back. Move myself back. Whoa, too strong. I'm using a different mouse right now, because my Bluetooth one for some reason has had like real bad lag like the last 2 days. So I'm like using a different mouse I don't normally use. I love the Yap thumbnail. I know, it's so great. It's so great. Yeah, it has been fun getting to like shop around and stuff. But like there are like there's so few options for the exact style I'm wanting. It's kind of crazy. Cause I feel like there's a lot of artists that'll do taller, and there's a lot of artists that'll do even more baby, Which I don't really want it that extreme. Well, there's not a lot in the exact area I'm looking for. It's kind of crazy. You know. Bluetooth can be very hit and miss. My mouse can't do anything precise without throwing a fit. My mouse is normally good. This is not the first time it's done it though. It just started doing it the day of the fundraiser, and I was hoping it would stop, but it was still doing it yesterday. And since I had like a tournament and stuff I needed to do, games that I needed to play, I didn't want it to be doing that. So I have a wired mouse right now. But it's a bit annoying having more like cords on my desk. I'm looking forward to getting like a new mouse. I'm looking at getting one. New Bluetooth mouse. Yeah, but the Bluetooth has always been weird on my computer. So it might just be the Bluetooth. It might not even be the mouse itself. It might just be the Bluetooth. Cause when I first set up the Bluetooth, like it would not work well with anything. I remember I would like connect my Bluetooth earbuds to it, and it had this unique problem that only happened on this PC. No other devices I connected my earbuds with had this problem, only the PC. And it had this problem where if I was watching like a video at random, the volume would just like cut out. It would cut out and then come back in extremely loud. And it would just blast your ears. And it would stay like that for a bit. And then it would like cut out again and then go back to the normal volume. And like I was tired of having to like hurry and panic pause my video. So I wouldn't like get my ears blasted by the super loud volume. I don't know why it was doing that. And I've never had any other device do that with the exact same pair of earbuds. It's just a PC problem. It's so weird. Even my like laptop doesn't have that problem. It's just this PC. The mouse is wireless with no USB dongle. No, I think it has a USB dongle. Maybe I can like unplug the dongle and plug it back in. I'm not sure. Besides that, I don't know what else to do with it. My keyboard though is on the same dongle, and my keyboard... Actually, my keyboard has been having issues lately. Sometimes I go to like hit like escape and nothing happens. I'm pushing WASD to move in a game and nothing happens for like a few seconds. It's not as bad as the mouse's problem, but it has been doing that. Maybe the dongle's just going bad or something. I'm not sure. Because there's definitely been a few moments in recent streams where I'm like, oh god, move, not here. Like if I'm like sneaking in someone's house and thief sim and my keyboard starts doing that. You know. We've been playing a lot of games where that's not exactly a great thing to happen. Can't escape, you're stuck with us. Oh, I can be stuck with you guys and still move though. Need a mechanical keyboard and gamer mouse stretch goal. Is that could be what the $12 stretch goal is for. Yeah, the mechanical keyboards are okay. My only issue though is like, I like a certain style of keyboard. I don't like the keyboards where the buttons are like higher up and you have to push them pretty far down. I prefer flatter buttons. Like my keyboard currently has that. My laptop has that as well. And I don't like the ones that are like super tall. It feels weird to type on, so I don't like it. I am sad though, cause like, you know, this is my cute kitty cat mouse and keyboard, but if they're starting to not work, then, you know, I need to get rid of them. I can't really play a lot of games if they're gonna be doing that. So yeah, I'm using like an old, dirty, worn out, wired mouse right now. But it's working better. It works better than the wireless one at the moment, so, you know. Yeah. Hi, Fox, how you doing? Hey, Rebbi, hope you're having a good day, you goofy Fox. I am! Today's been a pretty good day. I'm a little tired because I've been working so much, but other than that, it's been really nice. I woke up, had a good morning, used the bathroom, and then I came in here to make thumbnails. We just got done with the thumbnails, actually, so we're just yapping now. I've been using laptops for so many years now. I don't like traditional style keyboards anymore. Yeah, I think... like, I did not have any computer for the longest time, and when I got laptops, I started getting laptops and using those. they just had the flatter keyboard style, so I got used to that. And like now I just can't. YouTube's so broken I can hear like one word every 10 minutes. What the heck? What is wrong with YouTube? What the heck? I wonder if this is like affecting the VOD. Is the VOD gonna be like that? It's not my OBS. I'm looking at it right now. There's no connection issues. No dropped frames. It's at 0.0% dropped frames. Zero. Exactly 0. The connection's good. It's just YouTube. YouTube. Reminds me of an issue with the new mouse I got a while back. Yeah, tech is just so finicky. I wish I was like more tech savvy so I could understand it better. Yeah. You guys said it's just like the member streams that are messing up, right? So like if I do my Sons of the Forest stream later with Skiddo, it's not gonna do that, right? Right? I don't like having to press a button, a monocle mile. Wait, no. Nautical mile before it registers. I keep saying the words wrong. Yeah, me neither. Like I'll go to hit like escape and then nothing happens. It's like, ah. Even tech savvy folks hardly understand the tech. But that's true. It's so confusing. I don't know how anybody understands it. Sounds fine for me. Audio guys, audio problems. It's something about like the stream messing up for certain people. I'm not sure what it is. Also, hi Dogo. The other Dogo. Hello. Wow, you're both here. Yeah. I'm tired today, but doing pretty good otherwise. I might head off in a few minutes. Because my throat is also kind of starting to tickle from all the talking. I think I've been overworking my throat a bit with all the streaming and stuff that we've been doing. And I do have another stream later today as well. But I'm having fun yapping. I don't really want to go yet. Yeah. I'm always watching on mobile, so my stream experience is often questionable regardless. Yeah, I feel that. I watch a lot of content on mobile too. It literally boils down to push buttons, see what happens. Well, but like, surely there's like information that you slowly pick up over time too, you know? Probably. Putting my VPN on has fixed my issues. Maybe it's like a server issue or something. Well, I don't know if a VPN would fix that actually. I'm not sure. For the last like 2 weeks, YouTube has been like buffering streams randomly for me, but usually only for a few seconds at a time. That's weird. I mean, I guess as long as it's not like too often. Yeah, I feel like YouTube just goes through these periods where it's just bleh. I'm really glad the issues didn't seem to be too bad when I was doing my fundraiser. Because I was like, if anything happens during this fundraiser, I'm gonna be so sad. There was even some times recently when my internet cut out. There was like 2 days in a row where the internet cut out. It cut out one day and then cut out again the next day. When I was like trying to do something. And I was sitting here thinking like, if this happens during my fundraiser, I'm gonna be so sad. Thankfully, it did not happen. And everything went smoothly. And it was fine. But I was worried about it for a little bit. I'm glad that nothing went wrong. They have to decide to breaks everything. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes with a lot of stuff. If you change something, there's usually gonna be problems in the code that pop up and they have to be fixed. I just hope that they'll fix it sooner rather than later. I hope so. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off here. I gotta get the waiting rooms up too, especially having another stream later today. Thank you for yapping with me, child force. I had fun. Thank you for yapping with me. Oh, also, I gotta check my messages and see if Mr. CEO has gotten back to me, because now I'm in the process now of getting the IP transferred to me. I've made the payment. I've signed the contract. I just need to have like stuff handed over to me officially, and that's about it. Yeah! For the track record of YouTube, it'll be like this for 6 months before they fix it. I hope not! We'll see though. Maybe they'll have it fixed pretty soon. I don't know. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for coming! It was nice to yap with everybody. I have another stream today. It's at 4 p.m. PST. 4 p.m. nighttime. So that's in like 5.5 hours? It might be too late for some people to come by, but if you're able to, I'd love to see you. I'm gonna be playing more Sounds in the Forest with Skiddo, so it's going to be fun. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna explore more of the island and build more of our base and just get to yap and have fun together. It's gonna be awesome. So, yeah. And if you can't be at that one, then my next stream on Wednesday, yapping. We're doing a yap stream on Wednesday at the usual time. So I hope I get to see you guys at one of those. Yeah. Sign the contract and it just says I just signed it, just ribbit. Yeah, thank you for the fun wording. Thank you too. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.